Hi, everybody. Hi, how are you? I'm just having a bit of a giggle. We were nattering away, me and Richard, so that's why we're a bit late. We always tend to natter and then we forget what the time is and then we start panicking. Hello, everybody. It's me again, Deb for the newbies, Deb Clarke. Everybody introduces themselves. I'm going to be good and say hi. I'm Deb Clarke. Say hello to us. We're streaming on Facebook and YouTube as well, if you didn't know. If you knew, let us know you knew and where you're from. And just say hello, and we'll say a few hellos first. And if I seem a bit slow, I'm getting a bit tired because this is my fourth demonstration all in a row, and I've got another one tomorrow night as well. So if I seem a bit dozy or dozier than usual, it's because I'm a bit tired. Dopey, Richard says. Dopey. But it should be okay because spirit always uplift you anyway and give you their energy, don't they? So say hello to us. Tell us where you're from. Like I say, share away if you don't mind. Do some share. Sharing is caring, isn't it? That's what we say. Sharing is caring. What else do we say, Richard? I can't remember. Oh, are they still pretending, are they? Apparently, I mean, the other week we were told there's somebody that's claiming to be SPTV and they've got our logo and everything. So if you get any funny requests, in fact, if you get any requests from SPTV, it's not us because we don't do that. So if you get this random request saying, do you want to be friends or whatever they tend to do, join us. Just, or, you know, maybe if you want free reading, and they're claiming to be SPTV, just ignore it. Dumb it away, as we used to say. Get rid of it because it isn't us. We don't do that. So there you go. There's all the bits and bobs out the way. So when we start seeing your comments, then we'll say a few hellos. And this is all about just connecting a few of you with your loved ones in the spirit world. That's what I do. All I do is just pass on the messages from them. They usually tell me where to go. Hopefully they will today. So I usually know where I'm going to, but sometimes I don't. So we'll just throw it out. But you'll see how I'll work. Hiya, Tracy. Tracy, Richard says hi, and it was nice meeting you over the weekend. Because, of course, for the people that don't know, some of the people on here have been to the Hiya, Neve. I've been to, was it the Chalcott Hotel, was it? Chalcott Hotel in Leamington for a spiritual weekend. So if you're on, Stratford, sorry. So if you're on YouTube, you might catch a bit of gossip that comes away from there if there's any gossip. If there's any gossip, let me know because I love gossip. You know what I mean? So if there's any gossip from there, let me know. Hiya, Crystal. How are you? Claire. Hello, Claire. Claire Aubrey. I haven't seen you before, Claire. Are you new? Hi, Pamela. Who's saying hello to Richard as well. Sue Lawrence from Australia. I was trying to work while I was hesitating there. I was thinking, I wonder what time it is in Australia. It must be morning, mustn't it, or something early? I'm not quite sure. Hiya, Mass. Sue, hiya, Sue. How are you? Mary. Hello, Mary. There's some regular ones. Sorry, say that again, Richard. I've lost a plot now. Was that Mary? Mary Richard says it was nice seeing you at the weekend as well. Maribel. Maribel, you must be new as well because I can't remember seeing you. Hiya, Melanie. For the newbies, hiya, Spirit of Love. For the newbies, then, if I'm talking to somebody called Richard, that's Richard. He's in my ear. He is the producer of SPTV. So if I suddenly start rabbiting to him, you know who I'm talking to. Hiya, Shelley. Cheryl as well. So a few people on. Hiya, Millie. Hello, Terry. How are you? Terry was at the weekend as well. Hiya, Natalie. There's a few people I don't know on here. Hiya, Di. How are you, Di? I haven't spoken to you for a while. Hiya, Lindsay. So there's a few new people on then, and a few regulars, of course. Share away. Hiya, Sue. How are you? Louise. Hiya, Louise. Hey, all. I don't think I've seen you before either, have I, Louise? Val. I know Richard from here. Val Corbett, Richard. I don't know what she means by that comment. I know Richard from here. Or hello. Could it be? I don't know. Hiya, Val. Anyway, so what we'll do then is connect a few of you from with your loved ones in the spirit world. That's what we're doing. All I do is just repeat what they say. Hiya, Pam. So what to do is just take everything we say on board, just hold on to it and go and check it out with your family. Kim, if you don't understand it, hiya, Kim, go and check it out with your family, because spirit will involve the rest of your family as well. So bear that in mind when the messages come across. Say that again. Oh, Richard's telling me to give messages to everyone. Hi, Kim. Richard says he hopes you enjoy the bath bomb. There you are. I wonder if these are cryptic messages. Hiya, Leanne. Leanne Rosemary. I'm just waiting. What was the I want to go to one of the ladies right at the beginning. I can't remember her name now. Hi, Nicola. One of the ladies at the beginning with the nice black hair. She was in red, Richard, but she was right at the very beginning. I wish I'd made a note of it now. Laura. Hiya, Laura from Canada. Hello, Laura. Maribel, any message for me? I don't know, Maribel. I don't know until spirits start, and they usually select people they want to talk to. So if there's anybody that wants to talk to you, you'll know about it, but I'm not sure yet. Hiya, Suzanne. That's a nice pic. Claire, that's the one. Hiya, Claire. I'm coming to you. As soon as I saw your picture, bro, I held on to it for a minute. But anyway, sorry, I forgot. I'm a bit dozy. I'm a bit slow because I'm tired, so I might be a bit like slow. But anyway, Claire, and for the rest of you, while I'm just before I'm starting, when we give you the message, please tap up if you can accept it. Don't just say yes. Say what you're saying yes to, so that we know what you're saying yes to, and tap in as quick as you can. I think there's a bit of a delay as well, but we'll get round that. But just hold on to everything. If we give you dates, they're going to be anniversaries, birthdays, or passings, etc. I'll explain it as I go along, because I've got a lovely lady coming in for you. Now, this is a nan. This is on your mum's side as well. This nan is saying, the first thing she's saying to me, Claire, is a normal thing. She's just saying hello. Hello, Claire, she's just said to me. And she's talking about August means something to you, and also November will mean something to you. So an anniversary, birthday, or passing. And the first thing she's doing with you, Claire, is getting hold of your face like this, which is, they've decided to do with me a lot lately. And it's a symbolic for you need a little bit of comfort. She's trying to give you a little bit of comfort. So you must need some upliftment, and that's what she's doing that for. All right. She's talking about, there's a gentleman in spirit called Henry, who also wants to say hello to you as well. And also a Jack in spirit who also wants to say hello to you. Now, she thinks you need a little bit of healing, but I think it's more for upliftment than anything else. That's why she wants to give you the healing, for the upliftment. But also she's talking about a lack of energy. She's talking about you feeling a bit run down. She's describing you as feeling a little bit run down and a little bit tired. And that's what she's coming for. I don't know whether you read the tea leaves, Claire, but your nan wants to give you a cup and saucer to read the tea leaves with. Okay, so she's giving you that. So you must be a bit psychic or something. So looking to have a go at reading the tea leaves. That's what she's saying to you as well. She's talking about, she totally changed the subject now, because she's talking about somebody who likes to chew gum, like chewing gum, or used to chew a lot of gum like chewing gum. And she's actually she's talking about them chewing it a lot and then sticking it to save it later. So I don't know who had the habit of that when they were younger, but she's talking about this chewing gum and they're sticking it under desks and all sorts. So she's got a memory of that. She's talking to me about a house move for you. So watch for the house move. You know, when spirit talk about house move, it can be years off or close, but just know that there's going to be another house move for you. She wants to put you in the countryside. So I don't know whether it's because you like the countryside, but she's talking about you need a little bit of peace and quiet, she says. You need a little bit of peace and quiet. So she's shoving you out into the countryside. She's got a black, oh, there you go then. She's got a lovely black Labrador with her in spirit, okay, that she's bringing forward just to say hello to you. And she's, I don't know what are you calling that? She's also got a dog. I keep biting my tongue. She's got a dog that she's calling, oh, I've got the pooch here. I've got the pooch. So she's got the black Labrador, but she's also got like a little white dog. I don't know what type it is. A little white fluffy dog. A bit like a small poodle type thing. But she's got that dog up there with her. She's just bringing the dog to say hello to you. She's also bringing with her, you've got a lot of animals up there, Claire, or your nan knows of a lot of animals, because she's bringing through a lovely little tortoise for you as well. Just saying, the tortoises are here. The tortoises are here. There's a gentleman called Fred in spirit as well. And your nan is talking about somebody in spirit that used to like their tropical fish. All right. That's there as well, that she just wants to say hello to you. Or he just wants to say hello to you. And Margaret, also from Spirit, wants to say hello to you as well. Your nan's talking about an extending dining table. I know she's got a memory of having one, but she's talking about you having one, because she's talking about you're going to need one because of guests coming, all right, around Christmas. So maybe some extra guests are coming, and she's extending this dining table for you. She's talking about that. She's also talking about a blue china tea set as well, one of those old-fashioned willow patterns. She's just said to me she's got knowledge of a willow pattern tea set as well. Okay. She's talking about a child. She's aware of a child down here. What are you talking about? There's some, I don't know. I don't think concern's the right thing. But I'm going to use the word, but it's not bad. But she's just said there's concerns around a child around you, a small child around you. But it's in as much as they seem, I don't know how to describe it, a little bit hyper, and people can't work out what's going on. I'm a bit confused. Or something. So watch for the concerns around a child, that they can't work out what's up, you know what I mean, whether they're just a little bit hyper or there's something else going on, like they need she's just said to me they need a little bit more stimulation, so they need to be kept busy. So watch for that. It's not a major thing, but she's just pointing out I'm aware of that. She's also talking about somebody doing their swimming badges. So there's a youngster around you going to be doing some swimming badges or something with the school. So watch for that as well. She just wanted to pop in. It's quick, no specific message for you other than to say, I just want to pop in and say hello to you and let you know that I'm around. We've probably mentioned her in conversation, she's saying. And she's also talking about somebody's been looking at the old photographs as well. So she's aware of that as well as somebody likes to light candles in memory, okay, of somebody in spirit as well. She's aware of that. But other than that, she's just popped in to say hello. The name Dora from Spirit as well. You've got a lot of people up there. Your nan knows a lot of people up there. She's just said to me, I've met up with friends. She says, I've met up with friends. She wants to say there's going to be a trip to London for you as well. So watch for the trip to London. But she's also taking you up to Manchester as well. But this is shopping. I don't know if Manchester's got a big shopping centre or something, but for some reason she's heading up to there. And also Liverpool, there's going to be a link to Liverpool as well. So watch for a little bit of travelling as well. She's just telling me it's trips out. Somebody wants to go on trips out. There's a Scottish link in your family as well, she's just saying. But she says, I just wanted to say hello. That's why she's come, and let you know that she's around, and also give you this little bit of healing. And that's why she's come for. So I hope that was okay for you. I'm leaving you now, Claire. So I hope that was okay for you. Leave that with you. Oh, somebody just told me. Lindsay Cato, I'm coming to you next. I've got Grandad here that's just popped in my ear and said, Lindsay, can I speak to Lindsay? Lindsay Cato. I've seen your name pop up earlier, Lindsay, and your Grandad's just come in and said, can I speak to Lindsay? Can I speak to Lindsay? So this message is for Lindsay Cato, eh? She's been on before, haven't you, Lindsay? You've been on. I saw her name pop up before, but I think I've spoke to Lindsay before. But when I was talking to the last lady, a granddad popped in my ear and he says, I need to speak to Lindsay Cato. Good as gold, as clear as anything, Lindsay. And this is a granddad, okay? He has got a nan with him as well, but it's the granddad that's coming through. Now, when granddads come through, I always take it as they're strong, you know what I mean? Strong characters. So he's coming in for a bit of strength. And he's talking that strength is needed around you at the moment, Lindsay. Strength is needed around you. And it's all to do with the family, he says, all to do with the family. He says, oh, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And there's a lot of fallings out, he says. And I don't quite understand what's going on, he's saying. So he's aware of these fallings out around you. And that's why he's come with strength. And he's talking about you, Lindsay. And he says, it looks like, Lindsay, there's going to be some sort of like argument between two people, because he's just said to me, don't put yourself in the middle. Remove yourself from the middle of the argument. So I think there's the two people and you're going to be stuck in the middle, and your granddad's saying, take yourself away from the argument. All right. So remember, he's told you that. He's just said to me, don't tell her not to be piggy in the middle. Don't be piggy in the middle. And also he says, don't be doing the I'll tell her that or I'll tell her that. You know what I mean? Going from one to the other party to pass on the other party's comments. You know what I mean? That's what he's saying. Keep away. He's saying keep away. Okay. He's talking about your eyes, Lindsay. He's talking about they're getting a bit tired. He's actually putting glasses on you, but I see they're mainly for reading. But he's talking about the strength of the glasses. So I dare say your eyes just going a little bit, a bit tired. He's talking about that. But he's also with your eyes, just decided to put eye drops in them as well, as if they're a bit sore. Okay, or a bit dry. So watch for your eyes, he's saying. He's also wanting to pinch your cheeks like this, Lindsay. I think he had a habit of doing this, but he's also wanting to pinch your cheeks, he says, because he's trying to put a bit of colour in them. Putting a little bit of colour in your cheeks, he's saying. Okay, changing the subject now. Now he's talking about haunted houses, as if you're interested in going to haunted houses. He's talking about exploring haunted houses. So watch for that if you're not interested. Something's going to happen where you may well go out and do it. But he's just talking about the interest in the haunted houses. Okay. You've also got Margaret in spirit as well that wants to say hello to you. But also Betty in spirit wants to say hello to you. Your nan is coming with... she's talking about mollycoddling you. If you know that word, it's cuddling, trying to look after you. So your nan's coming and talking about you need to be mollycoddled a little bit, and she wants to come and cuddle you. She's actually wanting to feed you, but she's talking about giving you bananas. So take the bananas with the potassium in them, which is good for you, I think. But she's also telling me that somebody in spirit used to like bananas mashed up with custard as well. So you should be able to take that. All right, there you go. So that's why she wants to cuddle you, doesn't she? And mollycoddle you. All right. She's just talking to me about Olive in spirit as well. She's just linked Olive in spirit with olive oil down here. But she's talking about, I think you can get olive oil, can't you, to put on your skin? So I think she means that somebody needs a bit of oil on their skin to soothe their skin or something, she's telling me. Somebody must have a bit of sensitive skin or something like that. Okay, what is that? Now, she's gone on to nails now, Lindsay. What's she talking about? She's talking about the cuticles on the nails, around the nails. It's like somebody keeps biting them like this and making them sore. Somebody's got a habit of biting round their cuticles and making their nails sore. And she's like, stop it, she's saying. And she's bringing a memory also, Katie. I don't know if you can get I keep calling you Katie. I don't know what's going on here. But she's bringing a memory also, Lindsay, of when we used to put that horrible stuff on our nails to stop us biting them. So somebody, Olive was a neighbour, okay, but so somebody used to bite their nails that your nan's aware of, but they tried to stop it by putting this stuff on there. Okay, come on, Nan. She's just said to me, ask her what she's done with her hair. What you done with your hair, Lindsay? What you done with your hair? It's as if it's gone shorter. She's talking about it going shorter. She doesn't mind it, but she said, just ask her what she's doing with the hair. But it's like I'm a little bit confused. She doesn't know. I don't know if you change your hair a lot or something. You know what I mean? Katie's your sister. Is that what I keep saying? They keep doing this to me recently. They keep making me change my words, and I'm saying different words, so I don't know what's going on. I quite like it, but it confuses me. So she must want to talk about your sister then. Hold on to that a minute and I'll come back to that. But yeah, she's talking about your hair. She's interested in your hair for some unknown reason. I'll talk about Katie now. She just said to me, I'll talk about Katie. There's something going on around Katie concerning work. And your nan's saying, oh, she's dithering. There's some confusion. She doesn't know what to do. She's singing that song, Making Your Mind Up, from Bucks Fizz, making your mind up, as if Katie's a bit unsure as to what she's got to do. But it's not only work, because she's talking about, I'll tell you what her words are. She's just said to me, she's in disarray. She's in disarray, so she's a little bit confused. She don't know what's going on. Everything's changing around her, but she wants to give Katie a little bit of healing, but it's mainly because of what's going on, I think. But she's just mentioned her because of that. She just says, I'm aware of what's going on. Oh, is that what she's on about? I'll tell you what she's also doing with your hair. She's putting red in it. So I don't know if she means you've had it recently dyed, or in the past it was dyed with little red tints or something, spikes or something like that. She's putting bits of red in it. She's having a bit of a giggle. Okay, anything else? Before she goes, she says you need a little bit of healing as well. So she's sending healing down for you. She's aware of somebody also that likes boiled eggs. She's chopping the heads off the boiled eggs at the moment with the soldiers. You know what I mean? So somebody obviously likes their boiled eggs. But she's giving you a little bit of healing. She says there's changes coming up for you, but nice changes. There will be a little bit of studying to be done, she says. But this is in your time, she's saying, when you want to do it, she's saying. And she wants to say before she goes, don't rush into anything. Take your time and think about things before you do them. Okay. And that's it. I think she's going now. She's sending a love to you and your sister as well. She's blowing you kisses. So I hope that was okay for you. I'll leave her with you. She's lovely. She comes. You should smell her around you as well. She comes with the smells, you know, the lavender, the old-fashioned smells that I'll give quite a lot, but they love them. Lavender and what's the other one? Lily of the Valley. She also likes ginger. I don't know if you can smell ginger. Oh, she said to me, I like my ginger biscuits. So you may well smell ginger around you as well, which is unusual. So I'll leave that with you. I hope that was okay for you, Lindsay. Who do you want to go to next? Let me just have a sip. So we'll just wait. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm rolling my sleeves up. I'm getting warmed up now. Or somebody's in for a bit of a battle. I've got a mum with me, but I don't know who are you with. Have you got a Beverly on here? Hiya, Trish. I've got a mum here shouting Beverly. Oh, hiya, Rachel. Okay. Oh, I've got a mum who's shouting out Bev. Pat Brown. Hiya, Pat. I don't know you either. You must be new as well. Is it your name? Where are you, spirit? This is no time for hide and seek. They don't hide, do they, Cindy? They're around us all over the place. Are you Bev, are you? I've got a mom here that's calling Bev, so maybe it's her name. She's just shouted at me, Bev. So if anybody's got a mom in spirit called Bev, that links with that name, let me know. And as we say hello to somebody, I might get drawn. Hello, hi, Nicola. Ashley, hello. I haven't seen you before. I like your picture, Ashley. Hello to you as well, Amy. I'd love a connection as well, Amy. Lisa, hiya, Lisa. I'm just waiting to see where they want me to go. You've got a lovely mom here. Hiya, Patrick. How are you? A few people on. Suzanne, sorry I'm a bit late. Hope you're okay. That's all right, Suzanne. People keep joining anyway, don't they? Jasmine, hello. I'm just waiting to see if anybody could take Beverly in spirit as a mom. Hiya, Donna. Nobody's coming. You can see I can't. I can only see the comments that Richard. That's why I seem a bit slow, because I can only see the comments as Richard puts them up for me. Can you see a Bev anyway? Somebody taking Bev as a mom? No. Well, what are you on about then? I'll move from her then. I'll move. I'll keep going. Hiya, Donna. How are you? Val. Oh, I'll stick with Val. Val, have you got mom in spirit? I've got a lovely lady coming forward to say hello to you. She's shouting mom. So I'm coming to you. Valerie Gill, I'm coming to. So this lovely lady coming to you wants to give you a bit of comfort, like they always do. The first thing she's talking about, Val, is she's aware of somebody around you that's been shedding tears because they're missing somebody in spirit. So somebody's been shedding tears for somebody in spirit, and this lady's talking about that. That's the first thing she's saying. She's also talking about the name Diane as well, but I think Diane's down here. But she's just mentioning she's aware of somebody called Diane as well. Okay, then. So somebody called Diane down here. When they mention somebody called Diane, Val, when they mention somebody down here, it's usually because they need a bit of healing. So wait for the link to the Diane. Okay, so your mum's talking about you sending your prayers up to her, asking her to come through on several occasions. She says on several occasions she's talking about that. Okay, so she's aware of you talking to her in spirit. Now she's talking about that you, oh, hang on. She just wants to give you the month of April as meaning summit, and also the month of November means something to you as well. And she's talking about having a baby in spirit with her as well. So she's looking after a baby that's gone to spirit as well, she tells me. She says that you've been smelling, you know, spirit brings certain smells around you. You should be smelling something from her. Now, she likes the roses, your mom. So it may be roses that you're smelling. She's calling it scent. So you should be smelling scent when your mom comes around you as well. Now, she comes... your mum's quite strong as well, so she comes in a bit of a chill. So you might suddenly go boom like this because she's trying to get your attention. She's doing that kind of thing. And I don't know what she's doing with your back. She's like poking. She's got a finger and it's poking in the back of my back like that. So I don't know whether she used to do this to get... I feel like, oh, right, okay. So she needs some healing. But she's talking about poking somebody. So I don't know if she means she does it to you now to get your attention, or it was a habit of hers when she was down here. But she's poking for some unknown reason. Know that your mom's sending Diane some healing then, Val. All right, she's aware of that. She's also telling me that she's got a gentleman in spirit called Rob. Okay, Rob wants to be remembered to you as well. And your mom is talking about the a link in spirit with the RAF as well. Okay. A link in spirit with the RAF, she's saying as well. So you'll find that. Going back a little bit by the look of it as well. She's talking about, oh, hang on. She keeps changing her mind. So changing my speech. Changing my speech. She's talking about somebody around you. And I think this is a friend link by the look of it. I don't think it's close family. But she's talking about treatment for IVF going on around you, or you may hear. She's aware of that's going on around you as well. She's changing the subject now. She's just said to me, are you aware of the ghostly cat? And I went, you what? The ghostly cat? And she says, yeah, there's a cat in spirit that's obviously making itself known around people. So if it's not around you, Val, wait for somebody that mentions, oh, I'm sure my cat's around me, and it's in spirit, but she's calling it the ghostly cat. So watch for that. So that's nice. It's nothing to worry about. In fact, this cat, it jumps on surfaces like kitchens or tables or something. And by the look of it, something's going to go flying. You know, something random will just go flying off a table or something, like a cup or something, and you won't be able to explain it. And your mom's saying it's a cat, the ghostly cat, as she's calling it as well. She wants me to give you, I don't know if that's you in the picture, or you're old enough to remember Hattie Jakes from the Carry On films. For some reason, she's just said she likes Hattie Jakes. Hattie Jakes was a big lady in the Carry On films. I love Hattie Jakes. She's making me feel also, not only does she like her, but somebody, she says, resembles Hattie Jakes. There's a member of your family that you'll find resembles Hattie Jakes. And I can see them in a picture. So if you don't know who this lady is, you'll probably see her, right? You'll just see her in a photograph. So remember, she's told you Hattie Jakes. Okay, come on then. She's just said there will be a house move for you as well. She says to me that you're not in the right place yet. You're not in the right dwelling. And she said you're not in the right dwelling, but there will be a house move for you. But she's also talking about a link to Ireland. So there's a link to Ireland in your family, especially Limerick, I think. She said something like that, Limerick or something. So watch for that. And there's another place she's trying to tell me as well. I think it's Armagh, County Armagh or something, but there's a link to Ireland that she's talking to. She also wants to talk about Blackpool. She likes a Blackpool as well. And she's also saying that somebody down here will be going on a trip to Blackpool anyway to see the lights. So that's coming up for you as well. She says there's a pregnancy. Now, it's funny because she hasn't told me there's a baby coming. She says, her words are, there's a pregnancy, which makes me think that somebody's pregnant at the moment, because they make me feel pregnant, and that would be a miracle. But they make me feel pregnant. So there's a pregnancy going on around you as well. What was that? She's talking about somebody that, I think this is a memory. Is this a memory? Yeah. When they were younger, somebody when they were younger had a lot of freckles. A child or something had some freckles. She's recalling somebody's freckles. With that, she's talking about the sun, and she's talking about putting sunglasses on you to protect your eyes in the sun, because she's talking about you being a bit sensitive to light. All right, so she's suggesting sun glasses for you. Okay, Frank in spirit as well wants to say hello to you, and also George. And the surname of Hodgkiss, Hodgkiss, are spelling it. So watch for that surname as well. But she says she's come in response to you sending your prayers up to her and speaking to her and just wanting to say hello. That's what she's saying. Just wanted to say hello. She says you're quite aware that she's around you anyway, because you should be able to smell her, all right, or sense her. She's one for playing you up a little bit as well. So if you're not worried about it, I think you'll find that things move or the lights flash or something like that, because she's just trying to let you know she's around. Is that it? That's it. Okay. I just said to her, is that it? And she says, that's it. So blowing your kisses. So I hope that was okay for you, Val. Leaving you with that. Oh, somebody keeps calling Beverly. Have we got Beverly on yet? Oh. I'll give some hellos. Give some hellos first. Right. Have a drink. Hang on a minute. Hiya, Stuart. Susan Start, evening. Hello, Jonathan Stewart. Hayley, hello, Hayley. June, hiya, June. Elizabeth. Oh, there's some new names on here that I don't recognise. We must have some nice newbies. Hiya, Christine. Kathy, hiya, Kathy. Hope you're taking it easy like your mum said the other day, Christine. Ina, is that Ina Barr? Hello, Ina. Louise Williams, hiya, Louise. Hiya, Donna. Laura, hello, Laura. And Bridget Moore, hiya, Bridget. Beverly, my mom's called Beverly, and her mom passed away a few years ago. Okay, then, this might be for you then, because she kept shouting at me, Beverly, and we couldn't find out who it was, Sarah, so you must have been a bit late coming on. And it's really weird, but you've got my nan's surname as well, so that's very strange. So I've obviously got your nan, haven't I? Your mom's called Beverly, and her mom. So I've got your nan that wants to talk about Beverly. All right. The reason she says I'm talking about Beverly, she says, is because of the need for healing around Bevy. Bevy? Why have I said Bevy? Does your mum get called, ask your mum if she often got called Bevy by her mum, Sarah? Because I've suddenly come out with Bevy for some strange reason. But anyway, she's come because she's talking about the need for healing around your mum, and talking about your mum just feels a little bit unwell, but it's like, yeah, it's like you know, when we sometimes feel, when we say we sometimes feel a bit blah, that's how your mum feels at the moment. But your nan's giving her some, she thinks she needs a little bit of a pick me up, like some iron, so she's giving her a pint of Guinness, okay, because it's got loads of iron in it. Although she does tell me your mom should know a gentleman in spirit that liked his pint of Guinness anyway. So there's that as well. But she's come just to try and get to you as well as get to your mom as well. Now, she's been listening to a conversation about somebody wanting a house move, but to like on the flat. So either a bungalow or a flat, because somebody needs somewhere that hasn't got any stairs or something. So your nan's been listening to that conversation there. Okay, she's also linking two places. She's linking you to Australia and also Florida as well. So watch for the links there, whether it's holidays or family, I don't know. She just said, can you link them? Tell her Australia and Florida. So there's going to be a link there. Okay, watching for that. She's just slightly moving to you, because she's talking about you, and her words are you and college. So I don't know if you're at college at the moment or you would be going, but there's going to be a link with you and going to college. Or watch for your mum then. It'll be somebody around you. But she's talking about a link to college with you as well, because she's talking about reading books and studying coming for you, she's saying. And she's talking about you and your career path as well. So I don't know what's going on with you, but she's like giving me a bendy road, as if you know, going from one thought. She's describing you as going from one thought to the next as to what you're going to do. So you're a bit unsure of what you're going to do. So watch for the changes coming around you, she's saying, as regarding your career path. She's talking about you might have a light bulb moment, she's calling it, for some reason, a light bulb moment. And it's all to do with the work around you, Sarah. So watch for that coming up as well. She's just told me she's got Frank in spirit as well, but she's also got somebody called Will, like William, but he was known as Will in spirit as well, that wants to say hello to you. Okay, she's talking about, I know you've just said you're moving house. I don't know whether she's watching you or you still need to do this, but she's pulling out clothes in your wardrobe, trying to sort them all out. It's as if the wardrobe's chock-a-block and she's pulling them out to try and get rid of some. So she's talking to me about that. She's talking to me about somebody that likes their scarves. Oh, okay, so he's there as well. But somebody that's likes their scarves as well, that's got, you know, like the silk ones, those, she's aware of that as well. She's talking about somebody that has her ring as well. So somebody has a wedding ring. I think it's just a plain band. But she's also talking about a ring with like little red stones in it. I don't know if they're rubies, but she's got, show me a little ring that's got red stones in it as well, that she's aware of. So I don't know who's got that. She's also, carry on. Okay. She's talking about, she's actually talking to me about jewellery. So I think she must have liked jewellery. But she's also talking to me about a cross and chain as well. This cross that she's got, it's got something in the middle. It's like a little stone in the middle. I don't know whether it's a pearl or something like that. It's an unusual one. So there's a memory for of a cross with either a little pearl in it or a little diamond in the middle of it that she's talking to me about. Okay. Now she's gone on, she says she's talking about jewellery because somebody here, oh, what's going on? She's talking to me about earrings, and it's like somebody's got a lot of piercings in their ears. They've got about 3 or 4 piercings. She's aware of somebody that likes earrings that's got a lot of piercings, she's saying as well. She's linking it quite nicely. You know, when we get fed up of people talking at us, and we put our fingers in our ears and go, la, 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 can't hear, can't hear. She knows of somebody that does this, la, 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 la. And this is a youngster as well. So it may well be a memory, or it's happening at the moment. Somebody that when their parents are nattering to them, they go, la, 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 can't hear, don't care. That type of thing. That's what she's just made me say, don't care. So she's aware of that. She's having a bit of a giggle. She's also aware of somebody that's got a little bit of a temper, that has temper tantrums and slams doors as well. She's talking about that as well. She's got the slamming the doors. She wants to know if your nan, she just said to me, have you seen the robin? Have you seen the robin? You know, spirits send different messages. Or different signs that they're around. She's just said to you, have you seen the robin? Have you seen the robin? This is quite a noisy, tweety robin. So watch for the robin and say hello to her as it comes, because she's trying to send a robin to let people know she's around. Watch going up and down stairs. It's like somebody coming down the stairs and having a bit of a slip. Not a major fall. You know how we slip and we fall on our bum. She's showing me that. And to be honest, I don't know whether she's going to both you and your mom, so I don't know which one it is. So both of you be careful coming down the stairs. We don't want you slipping on your bum. Before she goes, she's talking about slippers. Okay, she's talking about slippers, and she must have had this. She showed me this pair of slippers, and they're like checked slippers. They're the really old-fashioned bit, because they've got a big piece of fur on the top of them that kind of folds over. She's showing me these slippers, saying, oh, I have these slippers. And I said, what are you showing me slippers for? Because she's saying somebody needs to wear slippers on their feet, more for protection. I don't want them standing on something, she's saying. You know what she's showing me? I don't know if this is a memory. It's like somebody walked around in bare feet. Oh, I know where it's from. Oh, hang on. I'm having this conversation. Hang on a minute. Somebody walked around in bare feet and stood in stood on a staple. And I think they use staples, don't they, for carpets or something. If it hasn't happened, I'm hoping it's in the past and you know that. But if not, be aware when you're having fitted carpets, if they use the staples, put your slippers on, she's saying. Put your slippers on. We don't want somebody standing on it. Okay. She wanted to pop in and say hello, she says, because of her daughter, because of Beverly, because of your mom. And the need, the need for healing around your mum, but also because she wants to acknowledge that she hears your mum talking to her. So your mum obviously talks to her quite a lot, and she wanted to get the message through to say, I do hear you. And I don't know whether your mum's actually dreamt of her yet, because she's talking about being dreamt of. And, you know, tell your mum that if it's quite a vivid dream and they're nattering away, you know, talking together, then that's a visit from her, because she wants me to tell you that, just to let your mum know, okay? She's sending her love, she says. I'll make yourself known, she says. So she's going to make herself known somehow. All right, I think by things moving, by the look of it, around your mum, okay? Also, the name Ernest, you'll find as well, wants to say hello, all right? And William, he just wants to say hello. He didn't say a lot, he just said, Will. Will's here. I'm just wanting to say hello. Anything else? No. Leaving it with you. Okay. Leaving it with you. That's how she's gone. Leaving it with you, Sarah. Okay. There you go. I'm having another conversation here with not for you, Sarah, but for somebody else, just in case while we're going through the names, if anybody can take somebody in spirit that used to be a printer, that used to print the newspapers. He's going back. It must be a granddad. He's not actually telling me, but it seems like a granddad, because he's taken me all the way back. He's taken me back to the 40s. So it could be a granddad. Okay, hiya, Amanda. So if anybody could take a lovely granddad in spirit that used to be a printer, printing the newspapers. He's got all, hiya, Debbie, he's got all the printing ink on his hands. Let us know, or let Richard know. He's lovely, hard working as well, really hard working. He's just took me into the printing room. I could see all these massive, great machines, and he's telling me about how people, they had to be careful because there's quite a lot of injuries. You wouldn't believe it, but people got quite a lot of injuries from these machines, and they used to use for the printing, because he showed me loads of cuts. He must have had little cuts on his fingers or something. I don't really understand the machines, but he's talking about that. So if anybody can take a printer in spirit, let us know. Hiya, Sarah. Hi, Terry. Work for the Times in the printing office as a printer. Oh, hang on then, Terry. Let's see if we're with you. He's talking about having, but not the 40s. He was a dad. Okay. Why is he taking me back to the 40s then? Unless it goes back in your, I don't want to make it fit, Rachel, but he's talking about the 40s, unless it goes back in your family. And he's talking about, you can't believe how many people can take it, can you? There's about 3 or 4 people could take it. So we'll go on a little bit. But he's taking me back to the 40s. No, I'm right. He said, no, you're right. It's the 40s. He was here in the 40s. So that would probably make him a granddad or something like that. So in the 40s, he was printing the newspapers. He's talking to me about that. He's talking about having cuts on his fingers. Oh, what's that? He's trying to get to the right person, but I don't know how to describe this. Oh, right. Okay, then, Terry. Hold on, then, Terry. I'll show it this for you because he's trying to show me something that's quite specific, Terry, and I've got to get my head around it to describe it to you. It's kind of like, I don't think you class it as a ride. It looks like a restaurant, a circular restaurant. But it's on I don't know how to describe it. It goes up in the air. You know, some of these restaurants that shows you the views, but it actually goes up in the air. On all I can describe it is a big stick with a big restaurant on the top, and it goes up. I don't know how to describe them. I can see it, but this is why I'm having trouble. But there's some sort of memory where you can get in this restaurant and have a lovely meal, but it kind of climbs upwards. So he's got a memory, or he's seen somebody doing that. I don't know how you describe it. It must be, he's talking about America. So I think it's that way that somebody's been in one of, is it? What is it called? Oh, Richard's just saying that Brighton's got one of those, and also, what was it? Seattle, did you say? Seattle's got one of them. He knows what I mean. If anybody else knows, that's what he's talking about. There's a link to that. I'll give you a little bit more. Gosh, he's full of. He's also talking now. Oh God, I don't know what these are called either. I don't know what they're called. I don't know what they're called. It's like a parachute, but the show me again. The rectangular parachutes. Oh, it's over the sea. You know, they have those trips over the sea in the parachutes, and they're pulled on a boat. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, Richard? It's a parachute, and you're hanging, and you're on a chair, right? And you're being pulled along by the boat on like a fun thing. He's shown me one of these as well for some unknown reason, this gent. So he's aware of somebody actually doing that. Paragliding, is it? He's showing me one of them. I don't know if you can take, please somebody take it, because I'm getting really confused. But he's showing me all sorts. So he's showing me the paragliding, he's showing me the restaurant that's going up. I think he's trying to get to the right person. He's also saying there's a military connection in the family as well. He's saying going backwards. He's not telling me what military. Where do you want to go? Not military. What military background it is, but he's telling me there is a military connection. But the main thing with him is the printing. Okay, so if anybody else is just not sure, you won't know about the cuts on there, will you? Anyway, let's see if it's for you then, Terry. Somebody, he says, is having problems with their stomach. It's more a nervous type thing. Somebody's got problems with their stomach down here as well. More just stomach ache than anything else, nothing serious, but he's aware of somebody that's complaining about having stomach pains as well around them, so needs a little bit healing as well. And he's also talking about Sheila in spirit as well. Sheila in spirit. But this, you see, the main thing he's talking about, Hannah, if this is for you, is for the printing, because he's showing me the printing connection. That's the first thing he's talking about. You think? You're not sure. Is this who you want, is it? See if you military connection, yes. Not sure about the kind of because the nervous tummy is my daughter. I wonder if he's going to somebody. I'll carry on a little bit more. I want to get to the right person. I don't know who I'm with. Hold on, I don't know if I'm with you, Terry. I'm a bit like this with you at the moment, so I'm unsure whether I'm with you. But he's talking about the name Sheila. Hannah. It might be Hannah. Hang on a minute. We'll soon sort it out. He's talking about there's a name Sheila in spirit as well, Hannah. And it's just a funny thing to say. He's just said, oh, right, okay. Sheila was the mother of a printer. Oh, right, okay then. Oh, do you know what? I don't know, Terry. I'm more towards Hannah than you at the moment. But if both of you can take it, take it. But he's talking about Sheila. He's also talking about, oh, he's just said to me, Jack in spirit as well. You've got to be able to take the printer as well, though, Maddie. Make sure you can take the printer because he's coming through as a printer. But he's talking about that. He's talking about the stomachache around somebody, around someone as well. He's talking about, you know, all these things he keeps talking, like the paragliding. There's somebody, he's just said, I feel the need for speed. I feel the need for speed. But I think what he's trying to say is there's somebody in the family that just looks. No, there's somebody that loves, you know, these activities, these all kind of funny activities. He's talking about that. Oh no, I don't feel I'm with Maddie. See what that other lady. See what the other lady said. What they're saying? I don't know who I'm with now. Come on, lovely, Sheila. Yeah, because it'll take me ages. I don't know who I'm with, so I'm just going to give the message out. He's basically wanting to say hello. Jack is your dog, is he, Anna? Jack is your dog. As long as you take the printing, let's concentrate on you a minute as well. He's talking about Sheila, like I say. He's talking about Jack as well. He wants to give a new baby. He's talking about a new baby coming. All right, there you are, fast sport. He's talking about a new baby coming around you, so watch for that. Also, he's making me look at your brother. Your brother needs some healing as well, Hannah, especially around his knees. Tell him to watch his knees, all right, because I've got pain around his knees, so watch that as well. He's also talking about somebody in spirit that had eye surgery as well, but this is a person in spirit that had eye surgery, that had an eye patch on as well. I think this is a lady in spirit, so you should be aware of that, or you'll find that. But there's about 3 people that can take this, so take it if you like. All right, take it if you like as your relative. There's no specific messages. I think he just wanted to pop in and say hello. I'm here. Yeah, tell your brother. I'm still more headed towards you, Hannah. But eye surgery. Okay then. Oh, we've got to the right person. Okay, he wants to give you a little bit of healing as well, Hannah. You apparently need upliftment as well. He says he's come because obviously somebody's been talking about careers. He says somebody recently has been talking about the different careers, and that's where he was interested because of his unusual one as printing. All right, so that's why he's come. He's interested in kind of mechanical things, and he's even interested in technology and how it's going. That's all he's talking about, and he's watching. He just likes to watch, but he just wanted to pop in. No specific message, just wanted to pop in and say hello. Before he goes, he's just saying to you, Hannah, and the rest of your family, watch yourselves around swans. So whoever's going to a park where there's swans or something, just be a bit careful, because apparently there's a not so nice swan that chases. All right, so watch yourself around the swans, is saying. Okay, it's probably for you, Hannah. All right, so I'll leave that with you, Hannah, for now. All right, I hope that was okay. Just watch yourself around swans. I could see somebody being chased. There you go. We'll give you a few adverts, and then I'll be back again in a minute.
Are you planning a paid spiritual event, or looking for something to do this weekend? Then visit myspiritualevents.com. You can browse the listing, view the event details, watch a YouTube clip, look at a mini gallery, select dates and times, pay for tickets using PayPal or your debit card. Organizers can register for free and start selling tickets within minutes, be it for their online or in-person spiritual event. As an organizer, you will have access to your own admin dashboard, which will display information such as your income and your bookings, all in a simple and user-friendly display. It's free to use. Join and upgrade to an organizer. Come and visit us at myspiritualevents.com.
My Spirit Life is a free online interactive magazine for those who have an interest in improving their spiritual lives. Authors can upload images, videos, and audio clips to their own articles. The public can place comments, rate the article, and follow the author. All articles are vetted before being published. For more information and to place your own article, please visit myspiritlife.co.uk. Tomorrow night from 8 p.m, our popular show, Live with Spirit, offers the opportunity for different readers each week to demonstrate their psychic and mediumship abilities.
I'm back. Just say a few more hellos. And we've got Tonya Gross or Gross, Tonya. Hello, Tonya. I think you're new, so hello. And thanks for joining us. Tell us where you're from, Tonya. Don't know where you're from. So tell us where you're from. Okay. Hiya, Ellie. How are you? So Ellie Spooner Payne from Facebook. I'm just waiting to see where I'm with next. Who have we got next? Vicky. Hiya, Vicky. You see, I've got a lady here calling. Hiya, Dawn. I'm trying to grow it a bit in a blooming cut, Dawn, in a thingy bob cut like that. Hiya, Aileen, how are you? Pamela. Starlight. I've got a lady in spirit called Pamela now. So I thought I might be going to Pam, but I don't know if you know a lady in spirit called Pam as well. Pam. I can't remember Pam's surname. Greatorex. Margaret. Hiya, Margaret. Oh, in Scotland, in Bonnie, Scotland. But I've got somebody here shouting Pam. No, I think I need to go to Pamela. I think, there you go. Oh, sorry, oh, that's handy. There's the two. I've got a lady here. This is a mom that's shouting Pam. She's shouting Pamela. So I don't know which Pamela, which one do you want? Oh, we've got two Pamelas. Which one? Oh, I want this one. I want Pamela Astill. Pam, I'm with you because I've got a lovely mom. In fact, I've got a mom and a grandma that's coming through. So you've got your mom and your mom's mom that's coming through. We're having mom first because she's the strongest by the look of it. And she's talking about, oh, she's like this, Pam. She's like this. Oh, she needs some healing. She needs some healing. So you must need a little bit of healing at the moment, Pam. But she's getting quite excited about it as if, oh, gosh, you need a little bit of healing. But she's telling me, she's talking about you and she doesn't want you to fall over, Pam. I don't know if she means you're a bit unsteady on your feet, but she's concerned about you falling over. So watch your step because she's talking about tripping up, especially Pam with you. It's not so much outside. It's like on carpets and rugs. She's showing me like upturned rugs, you know, how they turn up at the ends. Just watch yourself around the house because she's talking about, I don't know if you wear those kind of, those slippers, those mules that haven't got a back in them, but it's as if they're getting caught in something. So just be aware of falling over. She's quite concerned about that. She's also, I don't know what she's talking about. She's making me look at your hair, Pam. And she's talking about somebody, and I don't know if this is you or somebody around you, just saying, Pam, are you still there? Let us know you're still there. She's just talking about somebody that's been complaining about their thinning hair or how their hair is lying, she's just said to me. So if you're still there, Pam, quickly type up so we know you're still there, because if you're gone, I'll go somewhere else. But yeah, she's been watching you as you've been talking about your hair. She's also talking about the month of September means something to you, and also July means something to you. And she says there's 2 dates in July actually that mean something to you as well. There's quite a few babies gone from your family as well. She's counting at least 3 babies in spirit as well. All right, but it's your mum that's coming around you with the healing, and your nan that's coming in trying to feed you to make sure you're getting lots of vitamins in your food. She's just said to me, especially wanting to cook you stews. Is she getting an answer? No, no answer. But she wants to. No, all right. She wants to cook you. Yeah, just know that your mum's looking after you, Pam, and so is your nan, who's wanting to cook you loads of stews and keep you in good, healthy food, as she's just said to me. There is a memory of rabbit stew, she tells me as well. So just know that they're around you. I take it you've gone, so I'll leave it there with you, okay, and blow you kisses. That's what I've got to do. Blow you kisses from your mum and your nan, okay, and also Jack, whoever Jack is, and Tom. Right, we'll carry on then. Yeah, we'll carry on with somebody else. But I know I was with you. I know she shouted Pam as well, but I don't know if we can get anything from Pam. Oh no, hang on, I've got somebody else now. Now I'm going to have to throw this out of them. I've got a lad here who tells me that he's the son of somebody here who's telling me that he died in a motorbike accident. Okay. I don't know if it was a collision with someone else or he was just on his own, but it's just said to me, I passed in a motorbike accident. He was riding the accident. Oh, I don't know what he'd done to his neck. He had his helmet on and everything, but there's something about his neck because he's saying my neck hurt. So I think he had an injury to his neck. He come off his bike and had an injury to his neck. Hiya, Daniela. So if anybody could take somebody that passed in a motorbike accident, let me know. A lovely lad. He enjoyed his rock and roll, he's telling me as well. He's talking to me about music and rock and roll. He's talking to me about that. But he's also having a bit of a giggle because he's talking about somebody down here that likes the Bee Gees. So he's aware of somebody in his family that likes the Bee Gees and he's just laughing. But there's an anniversary to do with him coming up, he says, as well, nearby. And that's why he's popped in. Okay. There was also, he's telling me, because he passed on a bike, it looks as though there was a big, you know, when sometimes at the funerals they have like a bike procession or something like that. At one stage there was one of those in his honour, he's saying. People went out on bikes as well, Terry. So I don't know if you can take that because he's talking about this procession as well. Terry Allard, if you can take it, but he's talking about some bike procession as well. He's talking to me about that, talking about his neck. Okay, talking about rock and roll, having a laugh with somebody down here that likes the Bee Gees, just having a bit of a giggle. So he's got a good sense of humour. He's also talking me. I don't know what me means, Rachel. You see, if you don't put any more, we don't know whether it's you. Go take the rest of it as well. But he's talking about he's talking about he went pretty quickly as well. All right, so because of his injuries, he went pretty quickly. He actually he passed, and they did try and bring him back, he says, but he's making me feel as though he passed. They managed to get him back a bit, but I think he must have gone later or something like that. So they did try, and he did come back, but then he went. Okay, so it's you, is it, Rachel, that he's talking about? His friends had a bike procession. Oh, Rachel. I don't know who it is now. Terry, his friend. Can you take the rest as well, Rachel? He's also talking about an anniversary to do with his passing as well coming up, he says. He's also linking to Scotland. He's talking about Scotland. Now, you see, Rachel. Can you take two Rachels? He's talking about Scotland as a link as well. And he's also taking about a family link, like a Cockney link to London as well. So there's family in London as well that he wants to mention as well. I hope it's me, Miss Kevin just passed last year on a. You got, if it's you, take it. I don't know if this is going to be a one that, you know what I mean, that fits everybody. A split link type thing. Come on, tell me a bit more. He's very quiet. He's not, his nana was from Scotland. He's quite quiet, but whether that's because he doesn't know me, I don't know, but he seems quite quiet. He's talking about somebody, this is unusual, I don't think this is him, but he's aware of somebody, a male. You know how sometimes lads paint their nails black? Gosh, this isn't quite, Yeah, he's aware of somebody, a lad that used to paint his nails black. All right, he's doing that as well. He's talking to me about that. He's come. He says just because he's been mentioned in conversation because of this anniversary to do with his passing coming up as well, and he's also saying his nan's there with him. So I think his nan met him when he went. All right, because he's talking about his nan meeting him. So I don't know who I'm with. There's quite a few of you take it. I'll just give the information and you can take it. All right, either one of you. I don't know which one because he's not narrowing. Oh, the surname Andrews will mean something as well, he says. So the surname Andrews is going to mean something. So it might. He's linking me to. He's telling me about Scotland, but I won't dwell on it. I'll leave it with you. I think I'm going to leave it with you because he's talking to me about. He's suddenly Tinseltown. I don't know where Tinseltown is. It's over in America somewhere. He's talking to me about Tinseltown, and he's talking to me. Okay, he's talking to me about America, the link to America as well. So there's going to be a link to America, and he's also saying there's a rift in the family somewhere as well. Talking to me about family rifts. But he's just popped in with no message, but to say hello. He just wants to say hello because he says he's been mentioned. He's heard somebody talking about him, and he wants to let everybody know there is always Tinseltown apparently is Hollywood. So there's going to be a link there. He's talking about, oh, hang on. Oh, apparently the Hollywood link, that's a long way around. The Hollywood link is because he says that there's somebody down here, a youngster, that's going to be very good at acting, that's going to be on the stage. And this is where the Hollywood link comes to fruition. He's just said you'll find it, Terry, you'll find it. But yeah, he's talking about somebody that's going to go onto the stage, so watch for that from a youngster. That's what he's getting at. But like I say, no specific message other than I just wanted to pop in and say hello, he's saying, and just let you know that I'm around and I'm listening. So hopefully that's all he's going to give, I think. So I'm going to leave that with you because it's quite confusing because I don't know exactly who I'm with, but I'll leave it with you both. All right, I'm more to you, Terry, but you'll be able to place the rest. Oh, there you go. So it must be for you. You'll be able to, don't worry about the things you can't place because you'll find them later because that's the way it works. So don't worry a bit too much. But like I say, just popping in to say hello and keeping my eye on you all, he's just said to me. So he's watching, he knows exactly what's going on. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. And I think that's about it. I've been on quite a while now and my voice is going. So I hope you all enjoyed that. And we're back tomorrow night. I think you've seen the adverts anyway. We'll be back tomorrow night with somebody doing readings at 8 o'clock. So, and I'll see you. Oh, crystal readings tomorrow night with Heidi Cook. So that'll be interesting. If you want to join us then, and I'll be back in 2 weeks. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Bye for now.